A scooter company is testing new technology in Nashville. They want to cut down on unsafe riding, including speeding on sidewalks and 2 people sharing 1 scooter. Welcome back to News 2 at 4. I'm Tori Gessner.
And I'm Kendall Ashman. News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry shows us how Spin's new pilot program works and how riders feel about their behavior being monitored. Caitlin.
This is a pilot program from a scooter company called Spin. Nashville's the first city to try it.
We are trying to get from point A to point B a lot faster because there's a lot of walking here.
Scooters and e-bikes have become a go-to way of getting around, but with the fast growth comes safety concerns.
They go really fast and it was very scary.
Things that involve sidewalk riding, parking improperly, these are concerns that continue to come up, right? And we don't want to be blind to that. We want to make sure that we're doing something.
So Spin launched the personalized rider score.
You all know that if you take, for example, a Lyft or an Uber, you get rated after each ride and you actually have a score. It's emulating that same type of idea.
Riders start with 5 stars. The app then tracks rider behavior, including the frequency of sidewalk riding, 2-person scooter riding, entering no-ride zones, helmet usage, instances of abrupt braking or reckless riding, as well as repeated parking violations.
The first step will be when someone has taken at least 2 trips, starting to give them targeted warnings. And again, in that 50-50 profile where 50% of folks will get that, 50% won't, and we're measuring the difference.
If a rider's score drops below 4 stars, they can get warnings, fines, suspensions, or have their account shut down.
You know, if someone's here and visiting and is using this instead of a car trip, we see that as a good thing from less congestion.
This is where the rules start. The scooters log everything from how fast you go to where you leave it when you're done. But the bigger question is how riders feel about being monitored every time they hop on one of these.
Thinking of the money-wise, it's efficient to do too, but feeling how I felt on the scooter and how fast it was going and how scary it was, honestly, I would never get on with somebody else because that's a lot of trust.
As long as the people use them intelligently and are aware of the other people, I think everything's good.
So if you do hop on an e-bike or scooter, residents and tourists say safety starts with awareness.
I would just say pay as close attention as possible because people come out of nowhere, cars come out of nowhere.
Know what you're doing and wear a helmet.
Spin plans to collect data for about 3 months and may continue into another season. Tori, Kendall.